Hi everyone, this is Lauren again. This is our first project on level 1 and we are just going to be making our basic box. This is what the end product will look like. And in order to do this project, you simply need a square of regular paper, not cardstock. You can literally just use computer paper that you'd use for your printer and just cut it to exactly a square. Any size square will do. I generally recommend starting with about an 8 by 8 inch square for first timers. You'll also need a pair of scissors and you're gonna need a glue stick. So the first step in this project is to fold our paper to make 16 individual squares. So we're gonna do that by folding the paper in half again, and then we'll make some additional folds. So let's start with that. We're going to simply take our paper, we're going to fold it in half this way. We're going to line it up really nicely to make sure. And I like to hold, when it's lined up here, I hold on that part here, and then I push towards the seam right there. That's where our fold is, and I glide across either direction. So we have one. Now for this project, we don't want to just immediately start folding this way again. We're going to unfold, and keeping the folded part to the bottom, we're going to go the other direction now. So now I'm going to fold this way, hold, press out, and again I'm going to unfold. So now I have 4 squares, as you can see. Now I'm simply going to take each side and I'm going to fold it up towards the middle. So I'm using, instead of the top edge like we did the first time, this middle fold is going to be what we're lining up to. So I'm aligning this and I'm making sure my edges are aligned. And again, I'm holding, pressing down and then out to get a nice clean fold. I'm going to undo that. Now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do it again, just like this. Again, and one more time. So now I have all of my squares, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. I have 16 squares. To make our box, we're going to make 4 cuts. We're going to cut right here, right here, right here, and right here. If you would like to, the first time you do this, you could take your pencil and you could just lightly trace those lines so that you don't get confused. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do here and here. All right, but that's totally optional. And you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut those lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to align. Let me just double check that this is lined up nicely. And I'm going to take my glue stick. I have these flaps here. The single flaps I'm folding towards the inside, and I am going to put glue on here. There it goes. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. And you want to work pretty quickly here, otherwise if you don't feel like you can work fast, you might not do all 4 flaps at the same time. I find it's a little easier to do it this way because then you don't have to tip it once it's coming together. So now this is going to come up. I'm going to attach this right here and then here, and you kind of hold it for a couple seconds. And then the same thing on this side, right here, and I'm checking. I want to make sure this is lined up on the edge as close as possible. And the same thing over here, just like this. And you might find that you have to kind of push it over a little bit. And like here, I noticed that I didn't really have enough glue here. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more so that this will be attached there nicely. Excellent. There we have it. I'll put my cap back on my glue stick, and we have our box. So from there, you can make variations on this, like I showed before. You can make a lid for your box by simply cutting halfway through around the edges, and then you can put this on here. I don't know if this one's actually going to fit. It's small. could actually do it this way. And this is the versatility of it. Put that on there. Ta-da! All right, so that's how you make your basic box. Have a great day, everybody. God bless. Bye.